Okay, right. Ken is. I mean, yeah, Ken's got some good stuff. Obviously, he's got incredible kill power and set up into those kills as well. But yeah, a lot of kind of close range pressure, as I was saying. So let's see what they're going to try and throw out. We're into Pokemon Stadium 2 to begin, and we have the bomb and the projectiles starting. Nice landing back air to rising back air.
Bombs. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Stay at bay.
Stay at bay is exactly the term.
Nah, dude, it never stops. Okay, you're getting in close, and there's a shield break early on. You have to be aware of that. That is Ken stuff. So yeah, the kind of like the overhead kick is so important. You need to just tank the hit and drop your shield, because you'd rather take the damage and the knockback from it rather than it breaking your shield, because it's so good at doing that. Double down tilt into the Tatsumaki. Good grab, covering on or just holding on to that roll positioning. So gotta love an opening with that shield break.
Yes, indeed. And of course, VinS pretty much creating. I mean, before I could even say anything, he said, "Sure, you can." Taking off a stock from VinS, our Ken Andres player. Pretty much really tactfully playing here, making sure that he's keeping an eye on, of course, all of the projectiles. There's an interesting play happening from VinS here, where we're seeing bombs followed by boomerangs just to kind of confuse him. But look at this beautiful combo play here, keeping the pressure very high on VinS.
You see the percentage that Ken can throw out. You know, he has. You know, he in true Street Fighter. Very very nice. Holding on to the focus. Okay. Yep.
Sure, you can.
yeah. Again, playing very very Street Fighter, like being able to kind of like hit combos and confirm things like that. But yeah, that was just wonderful usage of the focus attack to turn around and get that hit. You know, tank the nair and then turn around and hit, and then into that max range catch on that Shoryuken. Beautiful stuff. And again, 67% in. Spain is really showing up this weekend.
I mean, yeah. Oh, that break. Beautiful break there.
You can see the shield drop there. Just had to get rid of that one. It definitely felt like a shield drop. Could have been a shield spike. I can't say. Either way, he got hit. Get over it. There's another focus. Oh, okay. The second hit from Fair came through and punished, so that's fair. That is fair in every sense of the word. So VinS needs to try and find his flow here and get online, because he's okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, shielded the up B, a bit overzealous from VinS. The up B only has one hit. If you guard it, it was an easy walk up 1-2 Shoryuken. Every single stock taken with that.
Again, and it was interesting how that unfolded, Bowie. We started off with very much it looking like that VinS was going to just literally keep Ken at bay. I mean, as soon as we heard the word go, we saw a Sheikah bomb just fly out of nowhere, followed by boomerangs. And at the first sort of 20 to 30 seconds, we saw that it was very much pressure being thrown from VinS on Andres there. But Andres just literally was like, that's enough. Okay, let's just go. And interesting again, to all three stocks that were taken there were taken by a Shoryuken. So
yeah, it's one of his best KO options, and obviously you use it very sparingly to make sure it's fresh, make sure it always has the KO potential when you are sure or when you're trying to throw that one out. And good decision making from Andre in order to kind of keep that option. Available at all times. I think I want to see from VinS though as well is because we didn't really see how Link could really, find, I guess their comfort.
Right.
Because it felt like he never really got to a walling stage. And I'm not saying that kind of like is the way to get around this, but I found that by allowing Andres to get in or trying to play in that closer range, kind of it felt like it favored Andres just in general a little bit more, because they were a little bit able to, find their footing and keep the pressure up, and then, keep that fear on VinS's side. An early shield break is one hell of a mental gut punch to throw at the very beginning of your set. It's like, I'm going to open it up, shield break within the first few seconds. Do you want to fight me close range or not? So it's a big question to ask early on.
And you put it perfectly. To be honest, it is a great question to ask. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what VinS does from here. I think Andres, is he going to stick with Ken? Are we going to see Terry come back? But I think he's found himself a good system there. Just going back to that match that we just saw again, we saw some brilliant shield breaking happening there throughout some combos. So I think Andres has really found himself a nice setup when it comes to this particular game. But we're going back in again with Link and Ken.
I'm curious to see what the stage pick's going to be. If we're going to stick to PS2, we're going to FD. Okay, yeah. This is nice. Just removing the platforms. It looks like VinS wants to maybe generally play a little bit more of a linear game in general, which is fair, and give Ken a little bit less to work with. But yeah, okay, so yeah, you can see generally keeping a bit more of a of that distance a little bit more.
Definitely.
Just feeling that the close range is where Mr. Masters wants to be. So
nice edge guarding, yeah, utilizing bombs, boomerangs, and arrows, and there you have it.
Tech.
Very nicely done.
A completely different opening to this game.
Yeah.
Playing the range game, because Link can do both. And then again, now that the momentum is on VinS's side, now he's getting a bit more aggressive. Wonderful. Uses the bomb to augment his own finish there, and there's going to be an early up B. Not going to take it just yet. Okay. This is the VinS I'm used to seeing.
Okay. Really applying this pressure here from our Link player. Again, not allowing Ken to get in any close because he knows what's going to happen. If he gets in, as you just saw there.
Yeah, not taking that one. A little bit too low. Good DI as well from VinS just to stay alive. Okay, and this is the thing as well. You'll see the boomerang usage just to keep that bomb bouncing around and just keeping all angles. You know, the thing about the bomb, it's got a good AoE to it.
Nice.
See, yeah, now that was a very ambitious up B, and then punished with a nice charged spin attack from VinS. Complete turnaround from the other game, completely. VinS opting to play for that longer range, that mid to long range game, and are really working out lovely for him. He's going to go aggressive. VinS, we've seen it before from him. It didn't actually make up the stock, but I love the fact that he tried it. That's it. That's what I feel. The confidence to play that game. Beautiful.
All right.
Okay. That's nice stuff. Yeah, just go for the percentage there on that particular combo. Oh wow! Covers that extended movement backwards by that that short foxtrot in, but no big follow up in terms of damage. This is so interesting right now from Andres. He's kind of backing off in and out, getting these like 1-2 hits. Oh, that is a brilliant stop from Andre. Jesus, sorry, everything about that was so brilliant. Just going in 1-2 hit, back off, trying to keep that space a little bit more open. So smart. Sorry, that was really nice. I liked everything about that. What?
Wow.
Okay. I'm sorry. He just changed the game. That was like the most intense adaptation to like the confidence brimming from VinS. He kept pushing and kept playing a little bit more. He kind of opened up that longer range game, and Andres just weathered the storm. That second the back ins, the 1-2s, the back outs, trying to keep that defensive so weird and jarring for VinS, and he couldn't find a way in into a wonderful KO. And then again, baiting the over aggression from VinS in a complete turnaround. That was disgusting. That was
I mean,
God. Spain is sick. Go to Spain. Jesus, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm a little bit speechless. Was a beautiful match to watch. To see how it unfolded. I mean, again, from the beginning, we saw a completely different Link player there, completely different VinS player from the get-go, really keeping Ken back. Trying to utilize again lots of projectiles, lots of bombs. We saw that beautiful play there off the edge where we saw a bomb combo followed by arrows, keeping him at bay. But geez, all right, Anders is coming back again with another Ken Masters into Link. Next
game 3. Let's go. All right, what can VinS do to bring this back? Because he had the control completely. He goes back to FD, absolutely. He had that game. He really did. That was like, that was theft. Oh wow, that was amazing though. Really impressive stuff from both players in terms of VinS coming out so strong and controlling the game. But I haven't seen a turnaround of the adaptation like that so well. But yeah, we'll see what can happen in game 3, and you can see that kind of like bleeding over to this game in the way that the the early positioning, and again trying to feel out the early part of the game from Andres, keeping that space open, the dashing back in and out, trying to bait some kind of movement, and VinS maybe losing a bit of confidence in that game again, but we'll have to see what he can do to try and get around this more cautious play from Andres.
Again, both of our players are playing incredibly well at the moment. Really, really thinking about each of each. Oh wow! Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know how to explain what just happened there, but okay. Oh my goodness! Just again, 2 stocks being just taken off pretty much there very nicely in this particular game. Both of our players are really strategically looking at what each other are doing. This bomb is proving to be quite lethal here for Link.
Okay, nice. Keeping that pressure up is the most important thing. He needs to stay on top of this to not give Andres. Is it? I want to say it's Andres. The chance to come back into this. Oh, okay, yeah. Tic Tac shield. All right. Again, covering the roll. This is the thing with Shotos as well. The auto turnaround is something that's very, very difficult to deal with in that close range. Rolling around them is not a smart idea. Okay. So yeah, VinS just trying to find just that sweet spot where he can, play. Okay, the air dodge just to stay alive. That's fine. Cover the recovery, maybe. Okay, the bomb still in hand. That's fine. Get up attack is going to be enough to push Ken back for now. But yeah. Okay, very nice. Yeah. Having the bomb in hand, throwing it below stage, kind of forcing an air dodge there, like the fear of the bomb, like forcing a stage spike. Very nice stuff from VinS, just to keep that pressure going. Okay, so looking a lot better for him. He just needs to hold on to, like, not kind of have it kind of like the rug swept away from underneath him.
Okay, 1 stock apiece for both of our fighters now. Still holding on to that bomb.
Oh, okay. He did. Yeah, I assume he felt that maybe with the Tatsu he'd go through him and then get the turnaround F smash. But yeah, it didn't. He just stayed on that one side, and that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah. The bomb placement, just to say this is my part of the stage. Don't sit there. Oh, okay. Looking for the jab reset. Couldn't get it, sadly.
Our VinS player pretty much trying to keep Ken at bay.
That was a big opportunity, but didn't get it there. Okay, so this is looking good right now for VinS. Just needs to hold on to that. Very, very nice, yeah. The bomb on the covering the get-up option, and then retreating there to cover the roll option.
Absolutely, and excellent use of the boomerang there, pushing back the Hadoukens, and there's that up.
Nice, yeah. Ooh, good DI. Good DI. VinS has to stay... Ooh, that was so scary. Focus attack is... Oh, man. Oh God. Oh, God! Yeah, he had to drop shield. He had to drop shield. He had to. That was so smart.
Absolutely. Oh, and the up.
Oh, that was very nice. Okay, yeah. You can argue the fortuitous nature of getting hit on the back return of the boomerang into the up tilt, but that's specifically what VinS was setting up. The coverage of the boomerang just above and beyond the ledge, just slightly, to try and cover any of the options getting up onto stage, and then covering with that up tilt. Very, very wide and high hitbox. So obviously, nice way to confirm that. Good stuff from VinS. He pulls it back, and quite literally 2-1 right now. So
we're not over with this match yet. We're not over with this match yet, guys. VinS very, very nicely, again, proven throughout the entirety of that match, bringing himself back very nicely with the point in this game. Some real interesting plays from both of them. Both of them are still trying to suss out these kind of hidden strategies from either side. Beautiful play by Andres there as Ken. And again, VinS really now strategically placing the bomb. Full use of that boomerang, edge guarding brilliantly, keeping Ken at bay. But we'll see. We're going to see what's going to happen in this next game. It's going to see what happens in this next game. Can I just say as well, excellent song choice for that particular match.
Yeah, the music counterpick. The music counterpick is definitely like next level strats.
Excellent choice of music in that round. But yeah, Spain. Hello, Spain.
Yeah, man. And I say, like, they have a very passionate scene. Obviously, when I went over to Czech Republic, it was just so much energy, and obviously, it's rare we get to see them. So because they travel out of country a lot. I'm not saying they don't ever. The Spanish scene generally doesn't travel as much as other scenes, but when they do, they always like make splashes. Like some great players that we've seen, always make a splash on the European scene. So that an environment like this allows us to see a few more of those players that we may not get to see all the time. But yeah, whenever offline events happen and we're going back to Czech Republic, I go.
Yes.
Right, jumping into game 4 now. We're back to Battlefield, and this is definitely Andres's pick. Platforms. Big fan.
We are back again with the Link and the Ken. Good grabs. Oh, cheeky little grab.
Okay, early signs of control coming out from VinS. The most important thing when you're getting into a game like this, when you're mounting the recovery and you have the control back in your favor, you never want to let go of that. And that goes without saying for any point in the game. But that is. It's even more important when you're mounting that long comeback. A reverse 3-0 is not easy to do, obviously. It's a long mountain to climb. So the start of it here for VinS. Oh, okay. Andres moved a little bit too early and got caught by the last hit. Don't think he expected that. So VinS getting quite fortunate, but yeah.
Absolutely. And again, it's proving VinS is... strategies playing out pretty nicely here, trying to keep Ken just as a little bit far away from him as he can, and then comes in with those brilliant up smashes as soon as Ken tries to pull any kind of combo out on him. But as we're seeing here, he real okay. I was like, whoa, I actually had to hold my breath there as well.
You gotta respect it, I guess. Yeah.
I actually had to stop and hold my breath myself.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, very nice. Oh, okay. Couldn't quite get the follow up. Forces the air dodge there. Oh, okay. Yeah, and there, nice. Yeah. Mixing up the recovery. Very solid. This is not mandatory, by the way. A lot of like new links are like, right, I'm going to learn all of the sick offstage bomb play. You really don't need to, but it does sometimes help. Okay, no big punish from VinS there. Couldn't quite get into that space in time.
We seem to be playing a game of throw and catch with the Sheikah bomb at the moment, but there we go. Gets Ken off the side.
Okay, yeah. Patient recovery, and the Nair just catching every option there. Nice, a little bit of a charge there. Not going to be enough to take that stock either. The rage is real on VinS though, so something slightly less than optimal is going to be necessary here.
Oh, tries to go for the.
The fire property of that Shoryuken, catching the bomb, exploding it, preventing the last hit. So yeah, there are these ins and outs. The fact that the Shoryuken does have multiple hits. Oh, he fell out. Okay, mate, I think that felt like Smash DI to get out of that one. There's the stop.
Oh.
Okay.
Both of our fighters were going for that up smash. They're 3 stock for VinS, but taking one off now nicely.
But remember what happened in game 2. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be immediately doable, but it's one of those things that is always a possibility that if VinS grows a little bit complacent here, I don't expect him to. He's an experienced player, but if he does grow that little bit complacent and allows Andres just to get any sense of momentum, it's going to be scary times. So VinS has also wisened up to the kind of like the short, sharp movement choices that have been coming out from Andres. So yeah, not falling prey to that anymore, and that's very important here.
Yes, indeed. Beautiful play for VinS here, racking up that percentage for Andres very, very nicely, keeping him at bay from one side of the stage to the other, utilizing that boomerang, utilizing that Sheikah bomb. Ken really needs to get himself into that space now. He needs to get into that personal space to really pull off some serious damage for our VinS player.
Yep, that is okay. That's looking, yeah, it's not enough knockback, but good positioning. Yeah, that's gonna still keep him alive. The bombs. Oh wow, this is looking good pressure, good follow-up. That was a really nice string of edge guarding, consistent bomb coverage. You know, it took a little bit longer because the bomb doesn't have the strongest knockback, but yeah, again, just keeping that pressure going brought him lower and lower and lower until he had the opportunity to get low, jump up, double fair, clean, 2, 2. So
game 5.
Yeah, we had a really strong game from game 1 coming out from Andres. Then we had a robbery afterwards with that wonderful reversal of momentum in such a short space of time. But we've slowly been seeing VinS get more and more comfortable in the way that Andres is playing, understanding where he needs to play, position he needs to get to, and those kind of the general areas where he is going to be most effective, and moving and playing around that in a much more I guess composed manner. And I think composition here has been very, very key in what's been keeping VinS alive. Again, it's the experience that is kind of slowly coming through. You could see, again, especially in game 2, that turnaround came from VinS just being a little bit kind of like, you know, I guess antsy and a little bit like desperate to finish the game off before it kind of like rolled out of control. It did. So he had to kind of like really dig his heels in and really kind of like just set in for the long game, and slowly but surely clawing away at it back and back and back. Now, Andres jumping out looked like we may be having a contemplation about character swap. Will we see that? We're going to find out momentarily. No,
I highly doubt it.
Sticking with the Ken.
I highly doubt it. But it's interesting, as you said, Bowie. I think it's very nice, and it's very nice to see as not just me as a commentator, but I think for people watching at home, the progression of these matches. You can really see that VinS is really, each time we see him come back, he's like, okay, I've learned this from the previous round. Okay, I've learned this from the previous game. And he's building and building and building. So this is game 5. It's going to be interesting to see what happens now in game 5. Will Andres pull it through, or will it be VinS' game? Let's find out.
Interesting how Andres himself picked FD again on this counter after it was the decision made by VinS to go here in the first place. Maybe he felt that, you know, that the momentum shifts that he got in game 2 are something that he can bring back to the situation. An early buffered air dodge, but the jump is still intact, so recovers. Not too catastrophic at a start there, but percentage back and forth.
Okay, we're playing VinS trying to get Ken to the side.
Yeah, very nice. See, that's interesting again, using the boomerang's return property, because he was playing that close game in the shield, forcing a spot dodge from any kind of immediate pressure, but then the spot dodge gets covered by the boomerang returning into up smash. So again, it's that awareness of distance and timing for, you know, the projectiles that Link has, and VinS is throwing out that nair because it does that. Ooh, okay, very nice.
The backwards and forwards again of the boomerang. Sheikah bomb on the side of the stage. Beautiful throw of the arrow.
Okay, yeah, the early Shoryuken. Okay, nice. He did the focus attack cancel to land on the ground to immediately kind of follow up the combo. Good start. That kind of came from nowhere, but yeah, that focus attack cancel onto the stage to kind of get into that middle position to finish off that stock. Solid. Yeah, I think that was smart. Getting up, you know, we've seen VinS cover the roll on stage after, you know, the bomb coverage a lot. So he neutral got up there, but again, the jump option got caught by the up tilt. Will take that one, and you can see the stock immediately going in favor of VinS afterwards.
This is a very, very, very heavy edge guarding happening here from VinS, keeping Ken pretty much on the side of the stage. Utilizing again with that dangerous Sheikah bomb just being placed.
Yeah, the low profile as well, getting jumped over into the nair counter. So, okay, yeah, run up Tatsumaki. Yeah, a bit too far away for the Shoryuken. Even then, I don't think it would have KO'd. Obviously not. I mean, not at 58, but opting for percentage, very smart. Drop shield, get caught with a fair.
We're seeing still a lot of edge play here. Again, keeping Ken pretty much, keeping our Andres player at the side of the stage. Our VinS player with that beautiful, beautiful up smash, bang.
Yeah, again, this is what, you know, when I'm talking about, you know, being a little bit antsy in things and trying to force outcomes. You know, the up B there wasn't going to land. It was a questionable decision about whether or not he was just kind of trying to look for a hole in the defense. DI. Double parry. Bomb kick. Like it. Dropping shield again. I think it's one of those things where maybe he was anticipating a nair coming up rather than that forward air. The forward air is really good at covering those options, or like trying to cover those attempts to, again, dropping shield. Yeah, the attempts to kind of like cover in between. Okay, nice. Okay, cool.
Okay.
The Hadouken did land to just offset the movement from VinS, allowing the run up into down smash. Now this is looking quite good. Percentage immediately back in play for Andres as well. So percentage is even now. Last stock, last game, very open.
It's pretty even here, for both of our fighters.
Sorry, currently just in the lead slightly right now for Andres, and you can see now VinS he can't play as cocky as he has been. He needs to just, you know, settle in for the long, professional, mature gameplay here. Can't be too saucy. Just do what needs to be done. Settle it out. Oh. There's a jab. That's going to be it. It's taken. Found the moment. The Hadouken, the landing jab. 1-2. Shoryuken. Wow. And Spain survives. VinS had a wonderful comeback, mounted the whole thing, but couldn't quite take it the distance, as it's just over in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. The Hadouken started that.
Beautiful plays from both of our players. That was an excellent match throughout, all the way through game